My name's Mark Cornwell. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Stoptech. Stoptech is a brake system company. We engineer and manufacture complete brake systems for racing and high-performance applications. I've been involved in racing for 30 years, and I've always had a love for cars, and especially motorsports, and it took me into professional racing as a mechanic on teams, and then eventually I got involved with the business side of racing through brakes and with another brake company, and then ultimately with Stoptech. We really pride ourselves on the vehicle integration. So a car comes from the factory and it has certain spec, master cylinder, power booster, the weight distribution, the suspension, tires, and all that. And we invest a lot to understand the base vehicle, and then from the base vehicle, our engineering team can then build an upgraded brake system that maintains the front-rear balance that's critical for the car. It integrates so that you don't have warning lights and other things going on the dashboard. The performance driver, as the performance goes up, you're going to pick up a little more brake dust. You're going to get into a little bit more potential for some noise occasions. We try to manage that very tightly with a performance solution. So again, the driver is satisfied with performance, but he's also comfortable with the comfort side of the brakes. Being able to go into a country club or into a golf course with his girlfriend and not have the brakes squeal like a pig as he comes to a stop, right? So there's a fine line there, but then as you cross that line, you're into more of the hardcore racer, and now the comfort side of that solution starts to go away. It's about managing heat, it's about initial bite, time to do work. I like the question, what is your definition of performance? Because you could have a truck owner that's pulling a trailer, his definition of performance is going up and down the hills and not having brake fade. Well, that's very different than somebody who's running a track day out at Willow Springs Raceway in a BMW or something. But really, both cases, their performance is involved. It's just the application and the environment is completely different. Well, I think that's the biggest thing from PRI is missing the personal interaction, and then it's also missing the random. There's a lot of connections you have because they're historical connections, people especially when you're as old as I am. But then there's also the random people who come through, or let's say new potential customers, and what's magic about that is that. You learn from those people. You learn, they could be talking about racing classes or markets that we haven't participated in. So you have a chance of pulling information from those people and exchanging information. Many times you can offer something to them that could be a solution to what they're looking for, even though maybe at that point in time what we have isn't proven specifically with them. So the interaction with people is great. The new potential customers, being able to see in one room, let's say one space, being able to see what other people are doing, also what other people are doing in different product types, because there's trends that come out of the development of other product types. Like for us, we bolt to a suspension. So what's going on in the suspension world plays a lot with us. What's going on with dampening and shocks plays a lot with our brakes. And ultimately, being able to see all that and either know that you're integrating well with it now, or recognizing there's some additional things you need to consider as we move forward. I'm Mark Cornwell, and I am PRI.